Hello all my glip-glops! Commander Ken coming at you with a weekend update. This weekend was working on a few features wanted to show you. First one is Battlegroup formations. We did the logic for those so that when you combine different groups, they will auto-merge. Before they would just either ignore you or the person you were telling to merge would just leave the group. But now if that person is a group leader, and you tell it to go into another group, it will simply take all of his wingmen with it. So as you can see here, I'm signing group leaders into my primary group and they are all forming one giant formation. Ghost Rider, the pattern is full.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
Moving on. Next up on the list is Battlegroup formations. So if you zoom in here to the Battlegroup indicator, you'll be able to select a couple of different formations I set up. Right now we have 6. So originally it was just the regular line formation, but I added a couple more variations to it to make things more interesting. So let's just pick this one, and then you'll see the group rearranged to form that formation. Let's go pick a fight so I can show you some of the other new features.
Commander, moving.
Enemy detected. Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
Alright, so another feature I added was subsystem targeting. So if you zoom in to the map, it'll show engines, shields, and weapons that you can target specifically. So when you do hull damage, some of the damage can be positioned to damage the subsystem, which will lower its efficiency. So if an engine was targeted and it was at half health, then the ship would move half as fast. But there is a trade-off because you would do more hull damage to kill the target outright if you didn't target the subsystem. But if you wanted to disable it or lower its fighting capacity for a really large ship or really fast ship, then subsystem targeting would be the way to go. Also added a new ability called Missile Swarm out of the artillery cruiser. Basically it launches a missile that explodes into a bunch of other missiles, and then it swarms the area and saturates it with fire. So they all lock on individually to enemies in the area. Here's the view from the outside. It explodes, and then each one will lock onto a different target. So they'll cycle around for a little bit, and then eventually they'll come back down and hit the target. So I also added status indicators above each of the holograms. So this one is indicating that it's out of ammo, and this will also be applied for low health, or if you're using a ability that is over time or to split over the unit. So as you can see here for the subsystems, if you're damaging just the hull, the subsystems will take damage as well, but just not as fast if you were targeting it specifically.
Enemy corvette destroyed.
So let's get out of here to the warp point over here so I can show you the last feature I added. It is a warp out, so when you end the mission, this is the effect that you get. We're going to align to the warp point, which is apparently is an asteroid, and boom. And then we get scoring, which is also new. So it tallies up all the things we did for the mission, and then it gives you your credits for it. So yeah, pretty productive weekend. For more information, visit www.battlegroupvr.com, and, you know, subscribe and all that good stuff. More to come later. I'll keep updating. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And this is Commander Ken, signing off.